Hey guys, alright, so we're going to review the new PlayStation Store, which recently changed with the upcoming of the PS5. Alright, so initially when you first go onto the site, it's going to redirect you to the latest category. And the first thing that I noticed that's an issue for me is that you can't click on this banner here. You know, and it should be clickable. And it's showing, Spider-Man, which you would think, like, if you click this, you would see Spider-Man, right? So, okay, so see more. So if we do see more, I don't know why it does that. Let me try that again. Okay, I didn't do it that time. Spider-Man's all the way at the bottom. This is a console seller for the PS5. And we could even say PS4. But yet, the game's all the way at the bottom. Other issue right off the bat, no filters. I can't filter anything here. There should be an option to filter out, sort maybe alphabetically or latest release. I think it's in latest release order now, maybe. And you should be able to sort, by price. We get none of those filters yet. I think because the stores know that maybe they're going to bring that out in a new update for the online store, but this is what we got right now. So that's the first thing that sticks out to me. Second thing, I don't think necessarily having this big banner here is a good idea. User has to scroll. Maybe this what's hot section could be up here instead. There's more options for somebody to choose. So the what's hot section I'm not mad at. I think that, it's okay, but it's only showcasing 4 games and that's it. That's the what hot section. There's no view all for the what's hot section, right? Yeah, that's all they're giving you. Okay, and then we got a new game section here. And we get an arrow here. Now, this is redundant to me because we already have a view all here. So I don't feel we need one here. Let me see here. Spacing is consistent. We got thumbnails that repeat, same size. Okay. And we have a PlayStation Now call out. There's a lot of information on this page to throw somebody on this page. This is kind of like a free-for-all page, really. They're throwing people on this page, and they're kind of shooting in the dark, right? They don't know. Sony doesn't know what you're interested in. They don't know if you want, if you're going to the store to purchase a new game on the PS5, or if you're trying to do a PlayStation Now, or maybe you're trying to do a PlayStation Plus. They have no clue. They're throwing everything at you on the kitchen sink. Here again, we can't click the banner. Not good. All this should be clickable. We got to learn more button. All right, so this will basically tell us about PlayStation Now, which is fine. We have a join PS Now. But look at this. You see the inconsistency? How this, you can actually click on it. You can click the whole thing. So this layout I'm not mad at. This seems weird to be over here. You center and everything. But then all you can play is Little Fortnite. What is this free thing? Jump into PS Now free for your first 7 days, or choose a recurrent plan that suits you. This feels out of place to me. You know, maybe start. There's already a join now or start your free trial. Why do the free being here is very redundant to me. We're following suit. Yeah, we have image based, right? So we have an image, right, which isn't crawlable by search engines, which I understand, but you could always do like an alt tag or something of that nature. And then we have the physical text here. So, it's kind of a repeating thing. Maybe it's unavoidable sometimes. I don't know. This layout feels out of place to me personally. The buttons are definitely out of place. You see you can tell like they really slapped this thing together. Oh, you know what they're doing? They just they left aligned this button. Buttons feel so off. Like when you're doing a long button like this, if you're not centering it with this element, it just feels so off to me. I got to see how the mobile version looks. See, the mobile version is centered, which is better. It's a lot better, But yeah. All right, so moving along. Amazing games, right? Amazing games play every month. They don't have the title of the game. I don't know if they should have the title of the game or not, or maybe they're not supposed to. Like this is Bloodborne, this is I think Resident Evil, and this is Little Big Planet. Not sure why they don't have the call out for that. Seems kind of weird. See all the latest games. All right, so we're able to click the whole banner. And that's what I was talking about with the inconsistency that we saw with the Spider-Man. They got a lot of different flavors going on. They're making PlayStation Now its own element. So you could see they put like a blue border here. They're trying to stick with the blue color. They're doing something a little different. The thumbnails are pretty big for the games. I like bigger. I do like bigger thumbnails. I know there's a huge catalog of games, but giving the user the option to be able to make the thumbnails bigger and small, would be awesome. If they're able to implement something like that. We got this. I think it's kind of weird that they have these games here at the bottom smaller and a smaller thumbnail, and usually when there's separation of sizes, automatically I think that these are better games than these are, which may not necessarily be true, right? So see all games. So we have a list of A to Z for all the different games. You can't actually click on to see the actual game itself, though. It's just a long list. They're probably still working on this stuff, I would imagine, because it's not even linking to like a PDP page of the game, which is a product details page. So, okay, so this is an anchor point that just brings you down on the page. Okay. Which I actually didn't realize at first. Blockbusters. Here we got that blue border repeating element. So it's good that they kept that uniform. But why this border is bigger than these ones? I'm not sure. That's inconsistent to me. You see that? But these are good. All right. So anyway, let's move along because we got a few things to cover here. All right, getting started. overall, I mean, this is pretty organized to me. I do like that how they have this broken down here. We got a little accordion for like our FAQ section, which is good. I do like that they did that. What devices are supported. You know, I could really go down the rabbit hole with this stuff. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I just want to look at things at a glance. Because like I said, we have a lot to cover. We got the Join PS Now button again here. We got to start your free trial. I'm just clicking this just to see what it does. Oh, man. It didn't do anything. It's broken. That's broken. And this is what happens, you know. This is why things have to be tested thoroughly, because this is a prime example. You know, I can't, if I wanted to join PlayStation Now, I can't start my trial because the link is broken. Fix it, Sony. Fix it. So we got the PlayStation Now, we got the PS Now games, shows a whole list of games, which is nice. And then we got the Getting Started, which is helpful. I'm really happy that they include that, and they didn't make you search around for the support. And you got the PS Now and the PC separated as well. Download the PC app, which is pretty cool. I actually never tried this. Maybe I'll have to give this a go sometime and just try this on the computer. I think that would be pretty cool for that reason alone. Because I'm moving, like, for example, right now, and my PlayStation's packed up. So to be able to like play it on my laptop would be pretty cool. Minimum specs. Okay, so you see this. There's no spacing here. They should have put some spacing here. You could tell, like, they rushed this. They rushed this out, like this new experience out to users. And I think like later on in 2021, we'll probably see this looking better than what it is now. But this is the initial first release. I think it's the first release of the new PlayStation Store online. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. Oh, wow. I like how much emphasis they put on the accessories. You can't click this. You can click only this. This is like an animated GIF or something, I think. So that I could probably understand. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's a video. It's a loop video that's playing. So that's cool. I like this video. It's pretty cool. Slow on the blur. You know, when it comes to videos and web, it gets kind of tough because you're trying to keep the video file size small, and but you're trying to have a nice crisp video. But with all the different screen sizes, you know, that's hard. That's kind of hard to do sometimes. And we are on the web, so all right. Let's see if I do a buy now. FIFA Price Spider. So they're using a vendor called Price Spider to handle their accessories for where you can get it. It's always cool to test these things just to see if it actually takes you to the product. It actually does. So good job, whoever did that. Whoever was responsible for linking that, good job. It works. Learn more. Buy now for PS4. They put a lot of emphasis on the FIFA, and you know, they have the videos and everything, which is nice. I wonder if if they're going to keep this kind of format on the product details pages for the actual games. Because as of now, they don't have anything like that. Again, I don't want to dig too deep in this because, you know, you can really go down a rabbit hole with this stuff. But yeah, they put a lot of work into this here on this call out to FIFA. All right, so let's get back here because you can really go. You can see how you can just go down the rabbit hole with some of this stuff. And that was in the controllers. All right, so I'm going to go back to where we initially were. So if I just go out English.us, actually this will take me here. Okay. I'm not on the PlayStation Store, that's why. Store.playstation.com, that's right. So if you do store.playstation.com, it throws you in the latest thing. Alright, so we're going back here again, keeping things moving. We have some coming soon. This was, I played this game on the Oculus VR. It was a really cool game. I don't know if this is the same game or not. What I wanted to point out to you guys was you saw the FIFA, right? How we had like videos and screenshots. What I noticed is that we're not getting that on the actual games. On these games, we're not getting it at all. And I don't know if it's something that's going to be implemented later on, if they plan to implement it or keep it the way it is. Again, I feel like they just pushed this thing out and, you know, they didn't bother to put the video and the screenshots in yet. Because as you can see, it's not in any of these games. And we can even test, like an old game. Or is this coming soon in new games? Let's just do this one real quick. PS4 games. Okay, so for example, like Red Dead Redemption is an older game now, right? Red Dead Redemption 2. Right, so we have our little image banner here, but we do not have any screenshots or any videos of the game. So to expect a gamer to rely solely on PlayStation Store's website in order to make their purchase decision, it's not going to happen. Right? And I'll just test another one just to kind of hit home and prove my point here. But yeah, as you can see, no videos, no screenshots. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on the next release of this store, if they add it or not. Because nobody in their right mind is going to buy a game without, you know, doing their due diligence and at least looking at some screenshots or some video first, right? So I'm just looking at this. And again, we don't have the filtering. I went to the PS4 game. So what I noticed is they completely pushed off PS3 games and PlayStation Vita games. And what I mean by that is that the initial glance, you don't see any mention of PS3 games or Vita games. Alright, so let's just click around here. I do like that if you purchase the PS5 digitally, that you get the PS4 for free. I think that's awesome, and that could be a good selling point for the PS5 itself. Once they fix all the problems with it. But I think they did. I think that's a good job, and I'm actually happy that they did that. I mean, it would be nice. It would be pretty sweet too. Like if you bought a PS3 game, like you could play it on your PS5. But I don't know if you can or not. You know, maybe you can. I'll have to double check myself. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. What was one thing? The one thing that I wanted to point it out that I noticed. Try to see if I can find an example. Is this here? Personally, I would like to be able to hide games that I've already purchased because it takes up real estate, right? There's so many other games that I have yet to play. So for me to see this purchased here, it doesn't really do anything for me, you know. Also, let me just see. Let's see how it looks on the mobile version. Okay, so we're just doing a regular two-column layout. All right, no problem. We got a little menu here for, and then we have a little hamburger menu here for the more hierarchy things, like more than just games. You know, you got the hardware, you got services, you got news that's going on, shop, my PlayStation. A lot of information. I feel like, you know, these companies, they make these experience for the users too complex. I realize they have multiple services, but there needs to be like a better separation, in my opinion. I think that Sony did do that on this site. They did do well by separating like accessories and different things, but I feel like it's kind of weird, like trying to get this stuff right. So shop is something completely different, right? Shop actually, you know, consists of hardware, discs, digital games, which is our PlayStation Store, merchandise like clothing, and then we have buy PS4 games. I think this would still be considered digital for this. This would still be digital for this. Deals and offers. I don't know if it would still be digital or not. Let's see what deals and offers are. Just a lot of information for you know, one site. So this is the deals and offers? No. It probably should have brought me here. It probably should have routed the user here to the deals, right? I want to see the deals, Sony. So they got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of broken links. There's a lot of stuff that's not where it should be. They got a lot of fixing up to do. Also, this layout is inconsistent with what we had seen before. Why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we have 6 tiles here. And I remember before we had, if I can find where that was, I think we clicked here. Or maybe it was in latest. You know what? It was in latest, actually. So if we go back to latest and we scroll to the bottom. So I saw 6 on that, and this page has 8. So that's inconsistent right there too, to me at least. Put them all. Put all 8 again, if you're going to put them. These things are huge. I guess that would be my other thing I would say, is that these are really big. I got to see how this looks on mobile. They expect people to scroll for a year and some change. There's 2x2s. Okay. I think it's a little easier to digest on mobile, maybe. I don't know, but it's pretty big. So like I said, a lot of information. We already looked at PS5. We know what the PS4 games are. And the other thing, you know, they have the call out for the PlayStation Plus, which is good. I'm glad they still have that. And we're showing discounts. But where is the PlayStation Plus stuff at? Actually, why is this red? Save 10%. Okay. So this must be some kind of offer, because it says save 10%. We have a 50% off here, and we have a save 10% call out here. The save 10%, I'm not really sure how you're saving 10%. So I feel like that should be explained a little more. Unless we're saying that you're saving 10%. No, well, this is for this is very inconsistent. This says PS4 and PS5, but yet we only have that filter, whatever you want to call it here, and it just says PS4. But oh, you know why? Because we're looking at only PS4 games. Okay, that's on me. A little confusing. But I don't know what the safe 10% is. So it would be nice to know what that is. Included. All right, so Days Gone is included in what? And what is this? This is PlayStation Now. Is that what that icon is? Not sure. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is PlayStation Now. There's no mention on it of this on this page though. You just got to rely on that little icon to know that it's included in PlayStation Now, and hopefully you know what that icon is. So that could be a bad experience for somebody, right? Because there's no way they're going to know what this means. Somebody knew. Let's just say they never owned PlayStation. They just got a PS5, and they might be looking at that like, what does included mean? All right, so not much to see there other than what we were kind of already said. What I was trying to point out before was, let me see, is it on this page? There was, okay, so this is included in PlayStation Plus. So actually, we do have a little call out. Oh, you got to click the little PS Plus icon. So we have an alt tag for that, which is fine. We'll go here. But here you actually see included with PlayStation Plus. But then on the other, we didn't see, included with PlayStation Now. So that's kind of inconsistent on their part to have it like that.